Okay, so how much makeup do you really need past the age of 75? I know you need some makeup, we all do, but I'm questioning how much it really helps at some point in life. I'm age 77 and I'm going to do something here this morning to kind of demonstrate what I'm talking about. With me, everybody's different, of course. We all age differently. But what I want to kind of talk about is, do we really need a lot of it? Do we need to be spending a lot of money on costly products if it's not going to make a huge difference anyway? So anyway, let's start with me here this morning. I don't have any makeup on other than I put on a little bit of eye makeup because my eyes tend to wash out, so I went ahead and put on a little bit of eyeliner and a little bit of blue on the top and a little bit of lipstick to get started, but I don't have anything else on my face starting here this morning. So let's take a good look at my face right now, and then I'm going to go ahead and put on the makeup that I normally put on if I go out for the day, and we'll see if there's a huge difference, okay? So I'm going to start first with a couple things. Number one, I want to talk about some of these products that talk about, this one here is supposed to remove the, eye lift underneath the eyes, supposed to take away the little bulging here or the bags or whatever, and supposed to firm that up. And I've tried this a million times. It doesn't do a thing, at least not for me anyway, so I'm not even going to bother with that here this morning. And then the other one I want to talk about is something else they're raving about right now called instant facelift. And it's not a facelift, of course, but what it's supposed to do is fill in the wrinkles, the shadow, not, fill it in so there's not less of a shadow there, because they say that it's the shadows that makes it look like it's the wrinkles. But again, I put this on too many times, doesn't do a thing, so I'm not even going to bother with that. I'm just going to put my regular makeup on that I put on, and we'll see how much of a difference it makes. Okay, I'm going to start first with kind of a little bit thicker foundation. This is from CoverGirl, and this is basically closest color to my skin. I'm going to start first with under my eyes, because again, all of this stuff that they swear is supposed to firm it up temporarily, it really doesn't. Again, for me anyway, I don't know about anyone else. So I'm eliminating that. So I'm going to go ahead and start there with the kind of thicker makeup foundation here this morning. And then I'm going to put a little bit down in the areas, that's my little problem areas through here, and across the lip area, underneath. Just kind of put that on to get started. Keep in mind that the only mirror that I have is what I'm looking at here on the camera, so I'm kind of winging it a little bit. And then the next thing I'm going to put on is something I've used for years, and I love this product, and if anybody wants to know what it is, I can, place a comment below. But this is the kind of makeup that blends with your skin. It's the white makeup that they put on, and I do like this so much better. I don't care for the makeup I've used in the past, which is the kind that you have to find the right color, and it just never matches up, with your neck or anything. So this I really like. I do like this a lot, and regardless of how much it is or is not helping, I do like to put it on. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that on top of this foundation that I just got through doing. Go ahead and rub that in as much as I can. I don't put anything on my forehead because I have bangs, but I don't have a lot of wrinkles up there anyway. At least not now anyway, for the time being. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just rub this in real good on top of what the CoverGirl foundation that I just put on. That's about all I do. And then, after that, I'm just going to top it off with some powder. Just to kind of, get the greasy look off if there's any there. Sometimes it's a shiny look, but I just kind of apply that to kind of pat it all down. And then the last thing I do is I put on just a little bit of blush. I am kind of fair-skinned and pale, so I do like to put on a little bit of blush Now again, I'm winging it, so I don't know how much I'm really putting on here. But I'm gonna try to put on what I think I normally always put on when I'm in the big mirror and I can see better. But anyway. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stop right there, and this is kind of the finished look. And you know, I don't know how much of a difference it makes. To me, it makes some difference. I have seen, you know, women at any age, younger than me, older than me, and without makeup, and it definitely does make a difference to some degree. But right here this morning, you know, starting with, you know, no makeup on at all to a finished look with makeup, I don't think there's a huge difference, but there's enough that it satisfies me. I'm not looking at anything that's going to make me look 20 years younger at age 77, no matter what you put on. And I think that what I'm trying to do is just kind of question, how much do you need, and do you need to even be spending a lot of money on costly makeup if it's really not going to do a whole lot past a certain age in life. So anyway, I hope you found this helpful, and I hope to see you on another video. And in the meantime, you have a great day, healthy life, and let's just fight aging as much as we can, ladies, okay? All right, bye-bye, everyone.